They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raiders now set to get the football back. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talked to.
Now Garoppolo lost
that'll do it.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 6 yards away. And the Jets have opened the lead up to 60. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now here come the Raiders.
Here we go, here we go.
And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, first and goal.
You'd think he would get taken out.
Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on.
Touchdown, Jets. From 8 yards out. And the Jets extend their lead yet again. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it, because if we stay here and do this, we're going to have a lot to fill in the second half.
There's still another half. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
And now Garoppolo lost the football. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or to flip it over, after that fumble return for a touchdown, better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe, but I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Sorry about this.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Off the RPO, he completes it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
Blow it out your ass?
That's
How
on
about
the
that?
guard, Lakin Tomlinson.
Always happens. Don't know why.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Jets are pouring it on. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Every time it looks like I'm about to just like 100-0 them, they always score. Every time. Then the injuries stop. It's a bit ridiculous. Or I guess they're not going to score. Never mind.
Enemy territory at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Past the 20. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little...
And this will be caught. In the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Jets just continue to roll. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raiders heading out to take over. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
That's caught, and he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
This is how we
And
do
give some kudos to the
well.
defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Returnable here from the 38. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. This is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big
I do not believe that that man just did a backflip. I do not believe that. The fat man Steve does not do backflips.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So out come the Raiders. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that the big fella. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped.
Nice no-huddle douchebag.
His crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with the...
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Jets extend their lead yet again. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So we've reached halftime here and past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
That's Mayer, the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game.
And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked.
I just didn't get blocked there. That was weird. He just let me right through.
Safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time?
It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Jets are pouring it on. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about this?
He's kind of having a good time here with the Madden 24.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time.
Touchdown! great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Jets are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Interference. Defense.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Play action. Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And oh, he coughed it up. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Garoppolo on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
To throw is Garoppolo. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Jets will take over. And New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. finding the end zone yet again. And the Jets get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagged them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football.
I don't know why it changes my player like that. I thought I was playing my lineman, and instead it changed it to this guy. And I didn't notice, and sooner or later, I'm on their side of the field. And yeah, this game has so many bugs, like not letting you play the players that you selected.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Jets take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now here come the Raiders. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here.
There he goes, right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Escapes the sack. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A give running right is Hall. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Jets just continue to roll. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you would...
My hand 100% slipped on that.
That's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a... So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. On first down, Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at them.
Now Garoppolo lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It's fielded at the 45. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. And New York set to take the field. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On third down, here's Hall. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
The Raiders' 5-yard line.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Jets are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Raiders heading out to take over. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
What was it I said earlier? That they just like cheat and then they automatically get like a goal, at least one touchdown.
And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank fuck, this is the closest I've been to having a blowout.
Hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of game still being shut out. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A big play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Jets are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Breaks through the contact. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively? Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow. Now Garoppolo lost the football, but it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Jets add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Now Garoppolo. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And it'll be first and goal at the 7-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Touchdown! A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Jets are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go
oh,
for
yeah,
two and
the defense is definitely doing a good job
on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal, and the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Jets take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So out come the Raiders.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's a loss of 14 that time. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. A quick throw there is incomplete. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary is played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble. And now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Oh, hey, didn't see your messages. My bad.
Total team effort, CD. I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And he returns this to the 22. The Raiders offense ready to go. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10.
What you got for me?
Their own 22.
Oh no, I haven't with the snapper.
Throwing here to start the drive. And that went too far.
Please tell me it didn't die.
Couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's scooped up by, and he takes it to the house.
Oh, that was
rude.
rude.
Recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Oh my God, no.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
By the way, peep the blowout score right now. I haven't had a blowout in this game yet. It's good that he's still alive, but so there's 2 things that go with that, though. He's alive, and he's digging up constant seeds. So he might be missing some. Or at least hopefully getting some of them.
Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
Oh my God, that dude just did a flip.
Just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
So you're not able to get to the
Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10.
That kind of sucks.
Their own 21.
Are you able to get at least some of them?
They'll set up a throw. Now Garoppolo lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating.
Oh, cool.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play,
it sucks they had to travel so far.
I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
I haven't seen any of those in mine. I saw it on the Bedrock one that I play.
And give them another 6. this. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
There are a couple near me.
Well, Charles, just impressive
Just
in all
not super
three
sure how to
phases.
use them.
Offense, defense, special teams.
But I don't
really
really play
done
on
their
that
job.
version,
And here the offense
so it wasn't really
doing
like
its
I
part yet again
put too
with
much
another
thought into
score
it.
in the fourth quarter.
I know it seems like something we shouldn't do.
Oh no.
Because the scoreboard does tell it all.
They're the cute little, like, blue fairy-looking guys, right? Hey, 3's not a bad number. 3's my lucky number.
Really terrific effort.
3, 4, and
Really well
13.
executed. Congratulations to them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Wait, you can put an allay in a boat? That's kind of cool.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Well, you got one to be your friend.
Here we go, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, first and goal. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal.
I don't think I could hit 300
right
in
now.
this. It'd be dope if I could.
Their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
I added some mine cards. I didn't realize I needed to make them
now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Use the redstone track. I should have thought about it, but I didn't realize they would be that slow. But I added it to my world up top. It's kind of hard to show. I think I'd have to show you. But I added it to hopefully travel when I'm clearing out that one area I was working on. And also one with the chest.
Now Garoppolo lost the football, but it looks like one of the DBs has it, and that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Jesus, that sounds miserable.
Put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of...
There you go. Maybe you could read them. I don't know if you could read those.
Without a doubt. I mean,
I don't really know much about them.
But nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's
I did play a bit today and worked on mine. Uh-oh.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So if you gave them wood, they'll help you, like, pick up the wood that you chopped down so you don't have to pick it all up.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases. Offense, defense, and special
teams. I think I'm catching
teams.
a drift.
So don't we have to give a lot
So it's like
of credit,
a mob
not just to what
team
we've
that
seen
works
today,
together.
but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep.
Dude, 2 minutes at 280. I might actually hit 300 on this one. 300
this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
Ooh, I did not know that. Oh, question. You said you were going to send me something on Discord. I didn't check the Discord yet. Did you send me something? Because I haven't checked it. I have my notifications turned off on there.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
I have like notifications turned off on most of my apps.
To get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the mess? Now Garoppolo lost the football. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
I will take a look when I finish up this game.
As they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw, it's Garoppolo. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up
Let me see if I can bring this down.
And that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the
Oh, dude,
offense,
I'm
the
sorry. I
training
missed a
didn't
bunch
really
of your
kick in, did it?
stuff.
Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end
I'm
zone.
gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to take a look at this.
To score a touchdown.
The problem about this
So
game
on now comes the Jets offense as they're going to go for 2 here.
if you don't pause it right, like on that screen, it feels like a menu, but
And this is going to be...
okay, that's a pause. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, dope. Oh my god, so many dogs. Ooh, a room for your dogs. Cool. Yeah, I just took a look at the pictures you sent me, you know, I think you do natural building really well. It's kind of cool. It's, you know, I wouldn't call yourself not a builder. I just think you build in different style than I do. Nothing wrong with that.
You know, it's funny. They
I think
actually
it's pretty dope what you create.
that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices.
It was funny too because I was looking at it and I was like, wait a second, is that me playing Borderlands on there? And I realized you had to be like minimized a bit, like the smaller like picture-in-picture with YouTube. I was like, oh, dope.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
That's because we got different types of ADHD brains. So we both have different things that get us like the happy tickles.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will have the football deep in
Oh my god, if I can make this work.
at the 10-yard line.
If I could make this, if I could hit 300 and 0, ooh. If I could hit more than 300 and 0. Couldn't? Yeah.
And they are going to score again. Yet another
Ready to go Fat Man Steve. Actually, Fat Man Steve's a nickname I give my dog. Fun fact.
Just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense,
yeah, man, for
and
sure.
They continue to do it on offense. Another score in the fourth quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were.
I saw you have an axolotl too. Believe it or not, in mine, I tried to have an axolotl, but it disappeared, and that's actually where the skeleton horse is what replaced it. Because the skeleton horse didn't despawn, but my axolotl did. And I don't know why. Because I didn't use a name tag on either, but I need name tags.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now
Skeleton horses are dope.
Here we go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
He's not being cut. Can you go in? Oh my god. 302 points to 0. Jesus Christ.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort.
Oh yeah, we're going for 2. The way my team sees it is if your pitiful team can't put up a point, that's not our problem. This isn't JV. This isn't Little League. This is the NFL. We're not here to make friends. We're not here to make the other team feel good about themselves. We're here to deliver an ass whooping and collect a check. End of the day. In our nice little green uniforms.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he loses the
oh my god, another fumble. Did I get it?
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football
oh my god.
at the 23-yard
so fucking dumb. I can't believe I just
First
got this.
and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out
I might
there.
have picked the wrong
Package
play.
look. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not a good play for
Zone
it.
coverage there, and they were playing deep.
It's a little bit tricky.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
That should be.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Let's go
so
for
the
it
folks
again.
in New York
I mean,
is going to
we
wind
already
up
reached our
confirming
goal.
what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their
Okay, we'll do this because this will get us
doesn't
some
connect,
decent yards so we finish it.
from attempting another one.
Give to Hall running right. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Yeah, it should be good enough.
To him short of the first down at about the 16.
Not sure.
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone.
I went off the 2 on the last play.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is
This
long
thing
since
is
over,
ugly.
and
It's
some might see this as overkill. But
310
remember,
to 0
this is a team that
with
puts on the
7
hard hats,
seconds
grabs the lunch
left.
pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how
Oh
they
yeah,
play
312 to 0.
It's complete. And boy,
Damn,
talk
that's the best
about
I've done.
adding insult to injury. He's
Okay, let me
into
see
the
if
end
I
zone
can
to tack
check
on
out.
2 more.
Did you send the skeleton horse? Let me see. Ooh, I like the axolotl habitat.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Very neat. Let me see. What was I doing? Oh, I wasn't
And
playing. I
taking
wasn't
down
paying
just
attention.
past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Then we'll send down a different player. He's got 4 seconds. What's he going to do realistically?
Here we go, here we
Maybe
go.
we can get a pick 6. Or fumble recovery for
One
6.
final try now for Garoppolo. And that will be
What a trash
incomplete
play.
as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.
That feels
and I tell
bad.
you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.
You
What I liked about
literally
the
broke
offense was they held the
career
ball pretty well.
records in
You know,
one
time of
night.
possession, exactly
What?
what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their
87.5
defense. Didn't have to be
completion
out
rate.
there the
Jesus
entire
Christ.
time. So when you do that, you're out there fresh
211
playing,
yards.
a
That's
little
not
extra
that
spring
bad.
in your step, and it showed up in this one.
Before it was
They
like
had a
negative.
ton of spring in their
It's like
step.
negative
Impressive
101.
victory. So for the
Player
Jets,
set. How many
the train
yards?
just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon
Jesus,
Gordon
4.5
alongside
sacks.
Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well.
9
We'll talk to you
sacks.
next time. So long, everybody.
For sure, dude. I'm probably gonna hop off after this. As a heads up, it is getting a bit late for me, and I have my earlier day tomorrow, which I'm not a fan of. But I'm glad that we were able to chat for a bit. Fun time. It's cool to see your base and see what you got going. It says I won 56-0. Do you see that? At the top it says I won W 56-0. That's not accurate. It's like all my players. Oh, that was the week my players were out. Or we were on bye week. I wish I could like go over that menu. I just hate that it says 56-0 because that's not accurate. I wish I could view like a calendar. Oh. Holy shit, dude. That'd be fucking insane if that was real. Alright, let me see if... Oh, cool. I was about to check.
Cause you be in your zone when you winning on your own when you winning. Wake up, look out the window, see the road in the Bentley when you winning.
Ooh, you got 3 skeleton horses. I like that rainbow room. That poor guy. He hung up his meat. Oh no. I love it. I like the tabby cat a lot. Dope. Oh, you're a little late. Those flowers are so cool. I like that dog room a lot. I just read the chat that you sent me. Oh, you got Skulker stuff too. I haven't seen the Deep Dark on my game yet. I've seen it in a different one. Trying to think. Oh, here we go. We could see scores, I think. 106-17, 208-21, 138-10, 232-26, 212-14, 56-7, 90-7, 82-17. Wait, what the fuck? I scored so many points that it shows up as 56-0. Dude, it doesn't show up as 320 whatever to 0. It's only 56-0. The game can't calculate that high. That's so funny. But yeah, I'm hoping to hit the... Oh, I didn't realize it was only 10. Now I'm debating if I should play Minecraft or not. No, I'm too tired, honestly. I'm too tired. I should probably get going to bed. I can't believe I broke the game. That's an accomplishment, man. Wow. Tomorrow's a bit of a tough day. Maybe at night, depends, but lately I've been like passing out super early. Like I'm tired now. I was only 10:51. If that gives you any insight on it. I don't know why, I'm just tired of shit.
Hey, used to have a silver tooth and I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. Used to have a silver tooth, but I was just a pup.
I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. I think I'm gonna end this stream here. Just because I am feeling myself fade in terms of sleepiness. I apologize for like the shorter stream tonight, but really I've just been trying to fit in streams where I can, even if they're smaller, less good ones, just because time's been tight. So hopefully I can get some more going. We do have plans this weekend, just a heads up, to potentially set up the stream background a little bit with this thing that I have, like the white thing that goes behind me. It's like wicker, like made out of wicker webbing or whatever. I don't know what to call it, but we're planning on taking that and like hanging up some stuff on it. Like I have a crochet hippo that my fiance made me during one of my streams earlier in the week. I think it was the Halloween stream I did. I had like a little stuffed hippo that I was putting on my head, and I'm thinking about wearing that when I stream at the computer, trying to theme my streams a little bit more towards hippos. It's kind of like grow as a brand. I mean, I'm not looking to be like an actual brand or big streamer or anything, but just kind of to add a little bit of flavor. Oh, dude, you guys see this thing? It's wicked cool. It's wicked fucking cool. I'm gonna have her teach me how to crochet soon, so that I could do make devil fruits from one piece. And then I was thinking about potentially doing, if I get good enough at it, potentially doing giveaways of things I make to grow a little bit, but I have to first try it out to see if I like it. But yeah, like, you guys see this thing next time I'm on the computer to check it out. But yeah, that's our plan, setting up that area a little bit. So, glad that you were able to stop by. The other thing I'm thinking about, I haven't really fully thought about it. So, my mom does voiceover work, and I've like screwed around with my voice and vocal cords a bit to like see what type of things I could do, and I could do like weird demonic noises. I could also do different characters sometimes, so I was thinking about potentially doing caricatures almost, or not caricatures, that's not right. The voice thing is called impersonations. Caricatures are the drawing one. Jesus Christ. Anyways, that's a sign that it's too late. Real glad that you were able to stop by. I'll catch you next time, dude. Glad to have you around as always. Appreciate it. Take care. Oh, that's why I won't do it.